We're going to walk through the steps that you'll take in order to track your hours through the Master Gardener volunteer tracking system. You received an email where you should have already set up your D2L account. This is Master Gardener Central for the interns. If you haven't already done that, go back to the email and set up your account because you're going to need all of that anyway. So then once you do that, bookmark the page. However, if you haven't bookmarked it, go to https://community.d2, that's numeric 2, l.arizona.edu. Once here, click Public Participants. It usually takes 2 clicks to bring the login in, and you type in your email that you're using for Master Gardeners and the password that you've set up for your D2L account. Click Login. This will take you to the MG Volunteer Training, which is your intern course. So click on that, and it will take you to, if you've already set up your account, you know that this is your weekly information, and it includes presentations and handouts. But we're interested in the volunteer hours, which is below Step 1 and Step 2. If Step 1 and Step 2 aren't appearing, it's just because the down arrow isn't pressed. So go over to the right and click on that to push it down. Step 1 is Sign Up Genius. This is where you would have signed up for your volunteer event and have already done the volunteer hours. You don't log in your hours until you've done the event. So now you go to below to University of Arizona Volunteer Tracking System. If you prefer to work from a printed handout instead of through this video, you would click Initial Login. That will download a PDF where you can go through the information that's included in this video. So click on University of Arizona Login. The first time you log in, you're going to use a generic volunteer ID and passphrase. Then you're going to be able to type in your information. So the generic volunteer ID is acevol@cals.arizona.edu. acevol@cals.arizona.edu. The passphrase is you need to change it. That's what the actual phrase is. So it's upper and lower case and numerical because you have to set your passphrase up in the same way. So if I say uppercase, it's uppercase, otherwise it's lowercase. So it's uppercase U, uppercase N, EED, numerical 2, uppercase C, HANGE, uppercase I, T, exclamation mark. Then click Next. It's going to take you to Welcome First Time Volunteer. You're in on the generic sign-in. Now you need to set up your own account. So go up to My Info and you'll see My Login, and here you include your volunteer ID, which is your email, the passphrase you want for this website. You're going to confirm it, and you need an uppercase, a lowercase, and a number within this, and it needs to be 8 to 20 characters. That information is all down here. Type in your first and last name. This is what the site's going to recognize you as, and your last name. And then you would click Save My Login. And then it's going to come up and address you, with your name, and let you know you're signed in. At this point, go up to My Info. That screen popped up because I'm doing this video, but it won't for you. When you click My Info, this screen will pop up. And you type in all of your personal information. Then also you click down on categories, and these are things you're interested in because it helps Master Gardeners know what types of events and volunteer types of things for Master Gardeners that you're interested in. And then you would click on Arizona Master Gardeners and the rest of the information. Once you've done that, you click on My Volunteer Hours. This will take you into the area that we're most interested in. And so once you've done your volunteer hours for one event, you come up here, you would click Add New Entry. You would type in, you'd click in the box and a calendar comes up. You'd click on the date that you actually did the volunteer work. And then under projects, there's different kinds of projects. You have collaboration projects. These are not sponsored by Master Gardeners, but they're things such as Desert Botanical Garden, Garden Club, etc. And if you select collaboration projects, then you would slide down to the comments box and explain down here what it is that you were doing. If you were to choose, for example, Extension Demo Garden, that's self-explanatory. And you would be working on the landscape or our vegetable garden area for volunteer work. General, you're only allowed a little bit of general. These are Master Gardeners sponsored work. I believe it's 2 hours. And you specify the details down in the comments box. The public response could be the help desk or any other Master Gardener activity where you're answering questions for the public. Public training are courses, classes, and workshops. This might include the citrus clinics, Desert Institute of Gardening, or maybe the home and garden shows. And then research projects you won't do unless you have prior permission. This is working with one of the extension personnel to do some research. It may be for an article or something that they're writing on a particular topic. We don't cover travel time with the Master Gardeners. So once you select one, I'm going to type in information for this one. So public training. Then you type in the hours and you do it to the nearest quarter hour. And then you go down and anything here that describes information that would be clearest. Now I'm going to click website because I'm doing this video and it's for the script. So down in comments I'd write volunteer tracking script. And then click Save. If I wanted to actually add another entry, I would have typed Save and go to New Form. If I don't, I'm going to go back to Volunteer Hours, and you'll see here where the Public Training Workshop Presentation Tours is already in. Up on top, it's showing how many total hours this year. It tracks from January 1st to December 31st of each year. And it shows your cumulative hours for the year. And then these are your cumulative hours working as a Master Gardener. So that's all there is to it. Once you are certified and you're starting a new calendar year, you'll also be doing continuing education hours. And you would click in there, but it's handled the same way. So that's your volunteer tracking system. And when you're done, you simply log out. And that's it.